Hey everyone, it's Peter. Since London is in such a good mood today, I thought that I'd spend the day inside to talk to you guys about my shoe collection of 2023. So the reason why I want to make this video is because I've never made a shoe collection video ever. I never had a way of tracking my shoes and I really want to see how it will change throughout the year. So I want to have some sort of record to come back to in 2024 to see how things have changed. So throughout the video, I'll talk about each individual shoe, why I bought it, why I have it, and what I like about it. To start off, we'll talk about everyone's favorite pair of shoes. It's the Adidas Yeezys version 2 Boosts. Now currently I only own 2 pairs, one in the Sesame and one in the Israfil. So both these were gifts to me and I'm keeping them not only because of that, they are my favorite colorways for sure. I really like this Sesame colorway because of how clean it looks. It's like a grey-white, off-white sort of upper and the sole is white with a brown bottom. It's just different from the other Yeezys, I think. It also gives me a bit of more value since it was a gift rather than me purchasing it, so it's one of the shoes that I'll never get rid of. Maybe one day wear, I'm not sure. I really like the look of it and the silhouette is just really great. And it actually goes with what I'm wearing at the moment. The colorway actually kind of goes, so actually does go, 100%. Now, the Israfil is another colorway which is really nice, and at the same time, since it was gifted to me, I'm not going to get rid of it. And as you guys know, I really like teal, so this greeny grey color I really dig. Again, the sole is a different color from the side parts of the sole. The color is like a greeny sort of gradient color, which is quite interesting. And this yellow stripe as well really cuts off the blue, and overall it's just a really nice looking shoe. Again, not getting rid of it because it was a gift. Next up we have 2 shoes which are the same shoe but different colorways. They are the Nike Air Max 96s, I think. Yeah, they are 96s. So this pair here, the blue pair, I purchased myself and this was gifted to me for Christmas, and I wanted these because of how they looked in the pictures. And you know what, triple black for me right now, I think it's really hard to pull off because of my clothes. I think that since I'm wearing a lot more color now, I'm not wearing all black, it's gonna be a bit difficult for me to style these. And another thing is that when I was looking at the pictures, they looked a bit less black, maybe because they were a bit more worn out. It looked a bit more grey, so I thought that would be a bit easier to style. But overall, I really like the details. The triple blacks are the version 1s, which are different from the blue ones which I picked up myself, and these look really cool. So I think the only difference between the version 1s and version 2s are the laces. The laces on the black ones are thinner and made of a different material, whereas the version 2s, or they don't call it V2, it's just like number 2 in the Roman numerals. It's really cool because if you look at it here, you can see that the tip of the shoe is, the tip of the shoe's got like a suede material, so there's different materials throughout the shoe which makes it really cool and interesting. I love the colorway. And the other issue about this shoe is that I don't know how to style it again. It looks really cool. It looks really cool on your feet. It's just a cool colorway. It's got really cool details, but I can't think of a way to style these without wearing shorts and high socks. And that is where I'm stuck. But it's just because I haven't really thought about how to style them. So they've just been sitting in their boxes under my bed for a good 2 months now. Do I regret buying them or having them? Not really. I think they're so cool. Next up we have the Birkenstock Arizonas, and these are a timeless sandal. They are comfy once you break them in. They look great with a lot of outfits and they'll last you a good few years, which is something different about sandals because sandals don't usually last you that long. And once you actually break them in, the cork will start molding around your feet because of the oils of your skin. It will help soften the cork. This bit will be in the shape of your foot. At the moment it's not in the shape of my foot because these are brand new, but over time, you know, these will be worth their money. You would not be able to wear another pair of sandals once you break one of these in. And on the subject of Birkenstocks, I have the Bostons. I've never worn these. I had them for a year now. As you can tell, the weather in London is just not suitable to wear these. And when it is, you wouldn't want to wear a suede. And that's because the only time that these were suitable were in the summer, and you don't really want your feet sweating in this suede. So the perfect time to wear these are in the spring. And as you know, spring, or if you don't know, spring in London this year has not come yet. It's March and we haven't seen spring, so I really do hope that spring comes so I can wear these. They just got a really cool and smart silhouette and aesthetic, and I really like the color. I think these, I have no idea what color this is. If I were to look at it, I'd call it olive maybe. It might not be olive. Yeah, so the top is made of like a suede material. This material, if it gets wet, that's why I haven't been wearing it, it'll be really hard to maintain. And if you're gonna wear it outside any sort of water that touches this may leave a stain. So that's one thing that I'm quite cautious of. But you know, sandals and socks and trousers, you can go wrong with that. Some people hate that, but you know, I think it's a cool look. So the next set of shoes are from Dr. Martens, and if you know about Dr. Martens, you'll know about these smooth leather boots. I think I've had them since 2016 and I haven't worn them much because I think that they're really hard to break into and I really don't like the shiny leather. But I have these brown pair which is a lot better. It's got lining inside, so it's perfect for like the winter, and I've worn these for years as well, and I worn them a lot more than the smooth ones. You can see that there's patina on it because of the amount of wear I've got from it, and I think these will last me quite a long time. I really do try to take care of them. There's just so much you can do to try prevent them get damaged. It's leather at the end of the day, and I guess that shows character. And this is the last pair of Dr. Martens that I own. They're these, I can't remember what these loafers? I can't remember what these are called. I think I've worn these like 3 times in the last 4 years of owning it. And back to Nikes. These are the Nike Air Monarchs. I bought these recently because they were on sale on ASOS. I really like the white colorway and the tick. You know, like it's a cheap, inexpensive shoe which pulls off a really nice aesthetic. It's really simple, which is something that I really like. The navy and the blue just contrast each other really nice. And they're comfortable. They're comfortable. So that's a big plus for me right there. So the next set of shoes aren't really for styling per se, but I own them as part of my collection because of everyday use. I know people might hate these, but they are Crocs. I were gifted them for Christmas, and you can hate on them, but they're comfy. And you can't deny that. And people will say you'll never catch them outside of Crocs. Well, I'm just saying that you gotta open your mind a bit, because these are great to wear to throw out the trash, to, you know, go on walks, or just to go shopping in. Next we have my gym shoes. They're just, you know, Nike Flyknits. Nothing special. They are actually for running, but I just wear them for anything. You know, like they're just gym shoes. And last pair is just called the Nike Dual Fusions. They are like, they got the dad aesthetic, but they're not chunky. I don't think they're a chunky shoe. They're just a normal trainer. They're just trainers. I wear these to food shopping when it's raining, when I can't wear the Crocs. So yeah, these are the Nike Air Force Ones 07 version with the grain on the leather. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a texture on the leather basically. It's the white colorway with the black tick, as you can see. I think these are really good. If you don't own a sort of timeless shoe or trainer that you can dress up or down, I'd recommend Air Forces in this colorway specifically, because you can dress this up or down very easily. If you go for the fully black or the fully white, I think those are harder to dress up or down. Maybe the white is a lot more easier than the black, but I think with the black, it's just very hard to dress up. I don't know. I think it's just the sort of image that comes with black Air Forces, especially fully black ones or triple black or whatever the name is. So go with the middle option, black tick, white shoe, and you're good to go. I recommend these. They're super comfy as well, by the way. Super comfy. And let's talk about my actual smart shoes other than those Dr. Martens, because some people might say Dr. Martens aren't smart enough. These are actually my smart shoes. I've had these for years on years. I think these are over 10 years old, because since I don't really wear smart clothes or wear suits often unless I'm forced to, I'll just own one pair of smart shoes and just run with it. It looks glossy and black because I polished them. Not recently anyway, I can't remember the last time I polished them, but I actually picked these up at a Clark outlet, and it's from a brand called Andrea Rossi. I don't know how, I've never heard of that brand before, but I just really like the detailing on the shoe, and I thought they would go with my suit, and I was looking for sort of like booty looking texture kind of stitching on it. That's why I picked them up, and I've kept them ever since. We are approaching the end of the collection, so I'm just going to cover the remaining shoes from my Shoes That Outlast Trends video. And first of all, we have the Timberland Album boots in black. I think that a lot of people don't like boots because of how they look with their outfits, but I think that these boots are stylish in their own way. If you style it up, you can get smart casual. The thing about these is that they're durable. They last a long time. I wore these as my motorbike boot to protect my feet, so you know that these have gone through hell and back. You know, they're comfy. They're comfy regardless of what people say. These boots are comfy once you break them in. That actually does take a time. They've lasted me, I think, this pair alone, probably 7 to 8 years. They still look kind of decent, I think. So I do recommend them. Pick them up, give them a try. If you don't like them, then you can hate me for it, but I swear these are one of my favorite boots. Next we have the timeless Air Max 90s. I think that the Triple Y is the best Air Max 90 there is. It is easy to wear, very comfortable, one of the most comfortable trainers I've ever owned, and for it to look this good is a crime. Actually no, it's genius whoever designed it. It just looks so good. I don't know what else to say about it. It just looks so good with so many of my outfits. Like I can literally wear it with what I'm wearing right now and it'll still go. If you don't want to pick up the Air Force Ones in the black and white, pick these up, definitely. I recommend them. Next we have the timeless Converse 70 highs. This is in the black and bone or black and white colorway. I like calling it bone because it's not purely white. It's like a yellowy white, so I call it bone. I made a video covering these. These are timeless. These go with almost anything. The best thing about these is that you can dress it up and look smart casual and it will really pull off an outfit, or you can dress it down, and I guess it's really hard to dress these down and look kind of bad. I don't know, like these shoes just define your outfit. That's what I think. They are amazing. They are comfy. If you can pick up a pair, you can always rely on these Converses to pull off an outfit when you need them to pull off an outfit. So the final shoe for my 2023 collection are these black and white old school Vans. Now I've owned a pair since 2013 and I've never looked back. It has always found a way to fit my wardrobe, and I've gone through so many wardrobe transitions. And that's the great thing about these. You can always find a way to fit these in. Regardless of it being a slim silhouette during this period of trendy, chunky trainers, these can still pull off really nice outfits. And that's why I love them. So that's my shoe collection for 2023. Let me know if you own any of these shoes, or recommend some shoes that I could buy, because I really do need smart shoes. I think 2023 may be the year that I start experimenting with the smart silhouette with smart trousers and smart shoes. Maybe this will be the year. Now I know that a lot of my shoes aren't trendy or hot right now, and that's fine. I just buy shoes that suit my taste, and I think that's important. I think that's also the problem with social media at the moment, where people are just going online, finding shoes that are trendy and buying them regardless of whether they truly like them or not. If you really like the shoe, then just buy it. Fashion is an art form. It's a way to express yourself. So if you like it, then buy it and wear it. If you just think it's trendy and hot and you're just doing it for the likes and you don't really, like it truly within yourself, then I think you're doing yourself a disservice. And that's not really art. I think that's just following a herd. It's not the best thing. I think taking inspiration is good, but just buying something because it's hot is just not, it's not really the way to go, right? That's in my opinion anyway. If you like the video and you like this sort of content, please subscribe, because that lets me know that I'm doing the right thing, and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is my goal for July, and I really do appreciate it if you'll help me get to that goal. And yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.